I don't want you to burn through your thing and then not have it on tape.
It's really not much for me. I'm just gonna make fun of the Magic.
Okay.
Make fun of the Magic for making decisions that my team made 2 years ago.
Okay. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show where we're introing for the first time in 18 episodes.
I have actually enjoyed the non-intros. It does give like an issue sometimes where it's like, where do I properly start this recording?
I know that's right.
I like the idea of just dropping in. We probably should establish some sort of outro because the dropping out is sometimes not great. But
okay,
you know,
I'm fine. We can
just gotta figure whatever.
I have no problem doing an outro. I have no problem doing an intro. You just let me know what to do or when you want to do it, and I'll do it.
Anyway, here's a good way to start this episode. King of the Ring updates. I am the only one who could win King of the Ring.
Yes.
But we could all possibly win Queen of the Ring.
Yes, I did see this.
Brunberg has been eliminated.
Yep, saw that.
Cargill did move on, though.
I knew that.
Hannah's picks.
Are both out?
No.
Oh, okay.
Her men's pick just wasn't in the tournament.
Who's her men's pick?
It was Ron Killings. He just wasn't in the tournament.
Oh.
They just didn't put him in. Her other one's Roxanne Perez. So on SmackDown, your pick and her pick are going up against each other, essentially.
Oh shit.
So have fun with that.
Oh damn, she's gonna go through.
But I am confident that Cody is at least reaching the finals, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, damn Braun. Nobody picked Sammy? I thought somebody picked Sammy.
Right? No one picked Sam, and I felt so stupid when I'm watching Raw, and Sammy wins and goes on, and I was like, oh, that's quirky, but he's Sammy, that makes sense. And then the main event of Raw happens, and I was like, oh, Sammy's probably winning the whole thing, and we're just all stupid for not picking him.
Yeah, I almost feel like I thought somebody did, but I don't know.
I got so blinded by the fact that they're probably going to run back Cena and Cody at SummerSlam that I just completely...
Locked in on Cody.
I just completely disregarded the very real possibility that they'll run back Sammy and Gunther at SummerSlam, which is goated.
Yeah.
But
I wonder if Gunther will be back on TV.
But I mentioned him there. R.I.P. Jey Uso.
Did you see Rikishi get upset?
Yes. Yes, I saw Rikishi get upset. Bro,
is he wrong or is he right? Or is he neither? Or is he both?
He's neither. I would say he is a little... I don't know, man. If Rikishi stopped being critical of everything over his sons, I would listen to him being a little upset, because I think Jay was given a little bit of a raw deal. But, like... Bro is acting like Jay... Oh, God. What's a good example? People were acting like they were treating Jay the same way they were treating, like, Daniel Bryan in 2013.
Okay.
Like, oh, he wins the title and immediately drops it or something like that. Like, no, he won the Rumble. He had a world title match at WrestleMania that he won. And then he held the title for like 2 months. 50-some days, yeah.
Yeah, 51
like,
days.
Is that a lot? More
than Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, well, okay. Not more than Rey Mysterio's one reign, but... Like, there's plenty of other people that have had shorter reigns. Like, especially in the Attitude Era, where Rikishi cut his teeth. So, like, I don't... Rikishi is just very transparently angry when his kids aren't having mountains of success. And, like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, chill. Chill out, man. But then they just put Jay in the King of the Ring tournament, so it's fine. Did you see that? He's the mystery man in the...
That's what I figured, yeah.
Adam Pearce said it was always the plan for whoever lost the world title match would be the final entrant. And I was like, that's boring as fuck. At least if it was like Mr. Iguana or something, it would be fun. He would lose. He wouldn't go on, but it would be fun.
Mr. Iguana would be legendary.
People were like, maybe Ilya Dragunov. Maybe it's time for him to come back. And like, maybe. But, nah, man.
Big J.
We're doing...
Main event, Jey Uso.
Opening match, Jey Uso. I wouldn't call Jey Uso's singles run a failed experiment. It's moved some merch, had some good moments. It's a nice little try. And I also don't think it should be the idea of like, and now back to the tag scene you go. I think tag team wrestling is very important and it can be very big, and I don't know why we get it in our heads that being in a tag team means that you're in the mid-card, but it is what it is.
Maybe you should talk to WWE about that.
Facts.
I don't think that's on the fans. I think that's on WWE.
It's on WWE, but it's also kind of on both. Because it all comes back to WWE, obviously. But, like, fans don't care about tag teams like that. You can see it in the SmackDown tag teams. Like, they no pops when they enter, and then they're raving by the end of the match because they're all amazing tag teams. And, like, they're like that because Vince has conditioned them to not care.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Thank you, Vince.
And be what it be. So those are the King of the Ring updates.
Cool.
+3 for whoever predicts either of them right to the thing. If you and me just split it, it's going to essentially not give either of us an advantage. If I somehow win both, there's no way to catch up. Unless Triple H gives us a 7-match card, there's no way to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it'll be a 5-match card, and I'll be getting +3 for each. So if I get both, it's +6, and it's over. I think we're splitting it personally. I bought into the Jake being Queen of the Ring.
I hope so. I like her.
I've bought into Naomi's going to be champion, or Naomi was going to cash in on her when she wins the title. Like I have. You've done it. You keep saying that you'll never do it, but like you've done it. You've handed me a prediction and a possibility that is just so rock solid that it's like, you know what? No, you're probably just right.
Yeah.
So
I know things.
like that makes sense. I need to apologize to Mick Foley.
What did you do to Mick Foley?
That's what I didn't do. Last week, you asked me a question about who are my... I think it was either...
best fat guy wrestlers?
Yeah, best fat... And we just didn't say Mick Foley.
Yeah.
And that's no, yeah, that's terrible. We said Otis and didn't say Mick Foley.
I love Mick Foley.
Take Rikishi off of my Mount Rushmore and give me Cactus Jack or Mankind or Dude Love, or all three. It can be like a little Cerberus in the spot.
I like Mick Foley.
He's a Mount Rushmore of fat wrestlers all on his own.
That is true. That is actually true. That is actually facts. We love Mick Foley.
I was so upset with myself because he's literally sitting on the couch. I was watching some YouTube video and they bring up Mick Foley, and I was just like, we didn't say Mick Foley. That's like sinful. Like almost cut the segment from last episode because I'm so embarrassed.
Big Mick. I like Mick Foley. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. He just seems like such a lovable dude, bro.
Yeah. Do you have anything that isn't wrestling? We can keep talking about wrestling. Obviously. I've gone through half of it already.
The Magic made a trade yesterday. They traded KCP, Cole Anthony, 4 unprotected first-round picks, and a pick swap with Memphis for Desmond Bain. That just seems like a horrible, horrible trade. I don't care how good Desmond Bain is. What it sounds like is 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges is going to be a guy who isn't going to really change what does Desmond Bain do for that team? I don't know. So you run Paolo Franz, Desmond Bain, Jalen Suggs, and then whoever they have at the one, I can't remember right now. But I still don't think that Magic team is... What, they don't get eliminated in the first, they go to the second? I don't know. It was a lot of picks for a player that... And this is the problem, is that like we have star-level players going for these huge packages, which just like bewilders me. But then it's like Luka Doncic goes for what he went for. He went for Anthony Davis and a first-round pick. It's like I don't know how to gauge how much I should give up for anybody anymore because it makes like no sense to me. So, I don't know. The NBA is crazy. The finals is fun. It's 2-2, tied back up. I'm going back to Oklahoma. I want to say I want the Pacers to win because I want to lose to the champions, but I can't bring myself to say that, so I guess I just have to. But then I don't want to root for OKC because I love Seattle. So it's really, I wish neither team could win. I wish we could bounce this championship to next year and then give a team 2 trophies next year. But we can't do that. So whoever wins is whoever wins. And go OKC, I guess. Because Indiana is Indiana. And I'm a Knicks fan, so beef. But I talked about last week Aaron Rodgers getting a team. Bears are still, for some reason, every offseason, I think it's just going to be like this forever. Caleb Williams hates Chicago and he doesn't want to be there. This gets brought up every time. I don't believe it. It is what it is. I'm sure he said one thing in an interview one time, and now that's going to be held over him for forever. But we'll see. I don't necessarily care. I just want him to play ball. Let the season get here. I know he'll be great.
So you want to talk about trades? I got 2 trades news for you, both in baseball. There's the one that's funny, and then there's the one that's not.
Okay, what's up?
So, Aaron Savale was a pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. We just talked about the Brewers a few weeks ago because they demolished the Phillies. It's the team Rhys Hoskins was on. The Brew Crew, they're a nice little team. They've had a few playoff appearances, nothing major. I would like them to, if we can't win a World Series, I would like them to. It would be cool. He got angry, so one of those angry, trade me, get me out of this.
Trade request, gotcha.
Yeah, get me out of this franchise, talking shit. Brewers went, okay. So they traded him to the White Sox.
Even I know that's bad. I know nothing about baseball.
So he's on the White Sox now. They honored his request. I don't even know what the trade was for. And then the Boston Red Sox, to jump to the other Sox, have traded their star player away to the Giants for 2 pitchers and some prospects. One of those classic, this person is so valuable they're worth 4 people trades. But then why did you trade him in the first place? I have some notes from a Red Sox fan. So we're gonna pull them up. I don't think he texted back the thoughts on the prospects that they gained. But he is quoted as, apparently Devers being traded. He even hit a home run today. He's been doing okay, but I guess the Sox are over him. Thank you, Nate. Shout out to the Red Mist podcast if you like racing. But it would be like the Phillies trading Bryce Harper. It's not why. That's the star player. And the Red Sox, not the Yankees. Definitely not the Yankees. If there was ever a team to not be the Yankees. The Red Sox have gone to the World Series with him. I'm pretty sure he's a former World Series champion with the Red Sox. Oh. It is just a strange little thing to have done. Rafael Devers is now playing for the San Francisco Giants. And the best possible thing to come out of this, the Red Sox and the Giants are going to be facing off on Friday.
Fun?
Yeah, so it's going to immediately be... Let me check what city is that in. In San Francisco. Okay, it would have been so much better if it was in Boston. Whoa. So yeah, there's my trade news.
Is there anything worse than being traded to a city's secondary team?
There are no secondaries.
Yes, there are.
I think...
being traded to the Jets, or... Shots at Jets fans. The Mets, or the White Sox.
I don't know, because Soto willingly went from the Yankees to the Mets.
I know, but he's overrated. Nobody cares.
People
quoting
care.
You.
He is overrated, but people care.
Overrated and ass. Not that good. Cinema.
I said what I said. Don't look at the standings.
The Mets always figure out a way to lose, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I wish. Couldn't do that last playoff season, but...
Will they win the championship?
They knocked us out of the playoffs in the NLDS.
Yeah, but they lost, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but they lost to the Dodgers.
And?
Everyone loses to the Dodgers.
Obviously, they won the championship, did they not?
The Dodgers, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking everyone.
The Mets find a way to lose, so they did. Like they always do.
Yeah, I don't think... It always depends, right? Because it depends on how the teams are doing. Right now, getting traded to the White Sox is a big thing because they just had a legendarily bad season. Getting traded to the Rockies would be pretty bad. The Nationals might seem bad, but they seem to always have good players when they're younger. It's really strange. Like, they had, at different points in, like, the last 5 years, the Nationals have had Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Juan Soto, and there's a fifth one that I'm forgetting. Like, it just so happens that they end up on that team, and then they end up going to somewhere else to do something big.
Got to get that recruitment team out of there.
Yeah. It should be... The funny part was when Bryce Harper left the Nationals to go to the Phillies and said that the reason is that he wants to chase a ring and the Nationals seem incapable of chasing a ring. So the Nationals immediately won the World Series.
That's funny, I didn't know that.
Which is why Trey Turner, Juan Soto, they're all World Series champions and Bryce Harper isn't. Because he left and they immediately won the World Series. Legendary run by the Nats in 2019.
You know what I want to do, like, a segment on? Like, playoff runs. Like, like, from multiple sports. I would love to talk about some playoff runs, bro. Like, legendary playoff runs.
I just have to talk about how my teams have disappointed me.
Yeah, but you got to talk about your team. Like, I love talking about Joe Flacco's Super Bowl.
Okay.
The fact that he, in the AFC, and this is when the AFC was the AFC. Like, everybody, like, it just felt like AFC was so much better than the NFC. Joe Flacco had to walk through the next coming of Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck. Then he had to beat Tom Brady, and he had to beat. Then he had to go and beat Peyton Manning when he went to Denver, and then go to the Super Bowl and then beat the 49ers, who their head coach is the brother of their head coach. And Joe Flacco balls out for the entire playoff series. Oh my god, I could talk about this shit forever. Sports is just poetry, man. Sports is fake. It feels so scripted sometimes, but god, is it so good.
If it was scripted, it would feel better in the end.
I don't know, Baltimore. And that's the other thing. Joe Flacco's Super Bowl, right? It's all fueled by Ray Lewis saying, "This is my last ride. I'm retiring after this." The greatest Baltimore Raven of all time said, "I'm done after this. This is it." And they go on a run and win the damn Super Bowl. It's just amazing, bro.
That's why we need to lock in for the World Series too, because Zach Wheeler, our star pitcher, revealed contract's up after 2027, and I'm done. And like, fair. He's a little young for retirement, but I don't blame anyone. Once you get Pat, he's like 34 now, so he'll be 36? That's fine. Like, I think a lot of guys at that point might sign one more deal, go a couple more years, but like, you want to be done, you made your millions, you have them stocked away, you want to go spend time with your kids and wife? It will break my heart, but like, you're more than earned it. Oh, yeah, that's this little bobblehead up there, is Mr. Wheeler.
We love Mr. Wheeler. I don't. I'm not a Phillies fan, but I get it.
Maybe you should be.
No. I would never, ever, 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 ever be a Philly sports fan. I'd like to be a good fan of a respectable franchise.
So you don't be a Flyers fan or a 76ers fan? Then.
Or a Eagles fan or a Phillies fan.
You could be a Phillies fan or a Union fan,
no.
I think.
You could be a Union fan. That's the only team I'll stand up for in Philadelphia.
Or a Wings fan.
Incorrect.
I'm telling you, I don't see... We've talked about the reputation of Philly so many times.
Yeah, they suck.
I'm
so over Philly. It sucks because you guys have all my favorite players. Like, so many of my favorite players have played in Philadelphia and played for Philly teams, and it sucks because then I'm like, I guess they're fine, but then I just remember, like, as soon as they go, I'm like, no, I hate these guys. Like, I just hate them.
But, like, what was I going to say before you said that?
You hate Philly. That you're renouncing?
That's not at
all your Philly love. You're actually going to be a Braves fan now, and you're going to go...
How dare you?
I didn't want to say the Mets, but I still wanted to be an asshole.
Then you say, like, the Nationals or something. Or the Pirates. You can say the Pirates.
No, not the Pirates. I don't want you to suffer like that.
I felt vilified. I was watching a YouTube video. It was just about, like, MLB rivalries. Like, explaining all the big MLB rivalries in however many minutes. And they got to... The Phillies appeared on there twice. Because there's a Philly and Pirates, which is an old-school rivalry. It's an old-school one. It's come down a little bit since the Pirates moved divisions. Because it used to be in the NL East, now they're in the NL Central. And... everywhere, like Wikipedia and stuff, they always pull up. I think it's Mets and Phillies, and then Mets and Braves, but never acknowledge Mets and Braves, which is wild because we meet in the playoffs somehow, like every year. If both Phillies and Braves go to the playoffs, they will meet in the playoffs.
Huh.
The only exception I think was last year when we faced the Mets for the first time in the playoffs and got our ass handed to us. But the video acknowledged, instead of doing like 3 separate ones, they did one big one. It was like the NL East 3-way, and it was because it's almost always whichever team is doing the best and the other two against them. The issue right now is they're all doing pretty good, and so it is like it would be war if the NL West wasn't also war. I definitely hate the Mets more than the Braves, but that's just a personal thing because I hate New York. They are both the scum of the earth. They are both part of the Sinful Five, and they can both go fuck themselves.
What are the Sinful Five?
In no particular order. Yankees, Dodgers, Mets, Braves, and Astros. It's like Mets, Braves.
It's so hard for me
Yankees,
to
Dodgers,
not think
Astros.
of Dodgers as Brooklyn. Because I thought this when you started, and then I asked you, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be the 5 like most hated New York teams," and then I celebrated because I was like, "Oh, he didn't say the Knicks," and then I was like, "Wait, no, those were all baseball teams."
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot he does hate the Knicks.
Yeah, the Sinful Five are my personal 5 most hated baseball teams, and like there's big drop offs. So it's like the Mets and the Braves, and then it's a small drop off to the Dodgers and the Yankees. Or Yankees and Dodgers, Yankees is higher. And then it's a larger drop-off to the Astros. I'm just salty when it comes to the Astros. That's it.
Okay.
That's really it. The Yankees and the Dodgers just feel like the supervillains of the MLB. One for American League, one for National League. Yeah. And then the Mets and the Braves are division rivals, so obviously that's important. If the Pirates were good and caused us issues, I'd probably hate the Pirates, but they just don't. I mean, they just swept us, so they might not be that bad.
They're bad.
But, yeah, I know. We're terrible. I understand.
Yeah.
But, like, the poop games are legendary. Anyway, what's that song? How's it go?
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. I'm sorry.
Fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Mets. Fuck the Giants. Magic. Fuck the Jets. Fuck the Rangers. Fuck the Islanders. Fuck the Knicks and fuck the Nets. Fuck Syracuse, fuck St. John's, and fuck the Buffalo Bills.
And
anyway, the New York,
fuck the Packers.
The New York Red Bulls. And
no, not the New York Red Bulls. And New York City FC.
Yeah, I know. They somehow also had got 2 MLS teams.
Why the Bills? Bills aren't New York.
I didn't make that song.
No.
Because I don't actually feel that way about Syracuse or St. John's either.
I do. Syracuse. What is a player that came from Syracuse?
Yeah,
I want to say Donovan McNabb went to Syracuse.
Oh boy. I'm going to look it up. We're going to find out right now, live and in person. Donovan McNabb. I went to the Wilmington Italian Festival, and someone had a Donovan McNabb jersey on. Yes, he played college football for the Syracuse Orange. Nice job.
That's that ball knowledge.
Now, see, that's what I've been wanting you to do when I was testing the mic. I wanted that volume.
Oh, ball out, sorry.
But you're good.
Oh.
The Italian Festival was nice, though. That was just a little thing in Wilmington.
Oh, okay.
There was food and rides and whatever.
I'm happy you had fun.
It's nice to have little... I know you, like, live in the middle of nowhere within, like, a poor city that doesn't do anything and doesn't like the people that live there, but, like, it's good to have community events and festivals and just go out to have a good time and, yeah.
I want to move to a town like that later in life. You know what's a town that reminds me of that? A little town in Jersey called Pittman. Pittman just seems like everybody likes each other. And I got a buddy from work that lives up in Pittman. He's like, yeah, it is just like that. I'm like, I want to live there.
Yeah, I've been telling her, because we keep talking about getting a house and where we want to live and do all this other stuff. And I was like, if we went back to Jersey, I would love to move to Pittman.
Pittman is such a nice area.
Football
team is trash, but...
The high school football team?
Oh, no, Midget League, bro.
Oh, Midget...
When I was growing up and I played Midget League football, we played Pittman. Pittman were always ass. They were horrible. But the weirdest thing was, they had the biggest kids. Their kids... I felt like I was playing like high schoolers. But they were just horrible. I don't know. It shocks me. I think the more money a city has, the worse their sports teams are. When it comes to, like, kids.
Yeah.
Because kids don't know hardship. But when you grow up in the projects, all your teams are sick. You got Jesus Shuttleworth on every position.
But yeah, no, I do like Pittman. I like Wilmington, too. I like living up here.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I like chicken parm. Chicken parm's good.
Yeah. I had chicken parm there. I didn't get chicken parm. I got, like, these rice balls. They're really good.
You know what else is good? Chicken franchise. Chicken franchise is good.
And then the kids got spaghetti because they kept saying spaghetti because they heard the word Italian and it was like spaghetti.
Like, that is the relation.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, like fair enough, I guess. At least.
Okay, let's do word association. I'll say something. You say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. New York.
Ew.
Giant.
Ew.
Alphabet.
B.
Grain.
Wheat.
Number.
3.
Color.
Blue.
Sexuality.
Gay as fuck.
That's more than one word.
No, it isn't.
Okay. Conjunction.
Junction.
What's
your
function?
Yes!
Call me Trishak!
Cut it. We'll never get anything better than that.
I felt like I threw the lob and then I watched you go up for it. Oh my god, it was so good. Watch you fucking dunk that shit.
I like hooking up words and phrases and clauses.
Oh.
What are we even supposed to talk about this episode?
I don't know. You had stuff on there.
I did. What was the other?
No, and what was it? AEW?
Oh yeah, the AEW Unified Championship. I'm gonna be super happy and then whinge about nothing. At All In, the big show. I might have already mentioned last week that they announced it. They're doing Okada and Omega. The big match that made Dave Meltzer wet himself. Okada and Omega broke his brain and he gave it 6 stars, and now he doesn't know how to rate anything anymore because the scale's destroyed. They killed the scale. They had 4 matches in New Japan. They are like the stuff of legend. One of those, it burned like one of those eternal rivalries that when Okada then came to AEW, it was like, okay, so when are we doing this match? Because we're going to have to at some point. Okada's the Continental Champion. Omega's the International Champion. We're fusing the belts. Thank God. 1 less belt. Rumor is that this new belt, they're going to book it as a world title. But instead of just keeping one of the lineages, they are deactivating them both and bringing a new belt. The AEW Unified Championship.
You just don't like the name?
Why is the name that bad? Why didn't we just pick a name? Why didn't we, like, it's the international title and the continental title. We could just Intercontinental, because international continental. And WWE doesn't own a trademark on that. They can use that. I understand why they wouldn't. But, like, if you just wanted another one, how about the global title? Or just keep the international title around. The continental titles only had two holders. It's fine. The title belt looks pretty. And the side plates, one of them depicts Omega hitting the one-winged angel, and the other one depicts Okada hitting his Rainmaker. So, like, that's fun. Because, like, some throwbacks to legends that are probably part of the reason why AEW exists. That was the feud that got New Japan the spotlight, that spotlighted all these guys that then went to create AEW, so it's... like, it's nice. It's not... I like unifying the title. I'm excited for the match. Why is the name ass? Why are the Unified Champ? Are we going to call it the AEW Unified Championship?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't hate the name. Just is a name. It's fine. very 5 out of 10ish.
Yeah. And so our
That's
top
like a
titles,
high bar for AEW to meet usually.
I don't know. They normally have pretty good. Their titles are normally pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Good names, good designs.
Cool.
The only bad ones are the TNT and the TBS, but even that's not terrible because that's the networks that the shows are on. I wouldn't personally name a title after a TV network, but I guess.
I wouldn't name a stadium after Crypto.com either, but we just do shit now.
I mean, if
Money's
Crypto.com...
nice.
Yeah, if Crypto.com pays me the money, well, it can be the Crypto.com arena. No matter how terrible that name is.
It was so funny because, like, Staples Center was what it was.
Yeah, and that's just such an iconic name.
I know, right? It's like
Yeah.
like I'm so it's because it's just so much more now, so much more commercial. Staples was it, and then the Forum was it, and the Forum was lit. But
yeah, but even in like the Forum, I don't mind the Kia Forum. Like that rolls off the tongue well. Yeah,
I don't know. It's like getting a double barrel last name.
So I don't understand why in the name change for what was the Wells Fargo Center, we went with it can't be the center anymore because now it's Xfinity Mobile Arena. Why? It could just be the Xfinity Center. That's okay. Is it a bit boring? Sure, but like whatever. You still kind of maintain the base of the name and maybe keep some goodwill.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's all about the money. Who cares anymore?
Because I also think Crypto Center is not a terrible name if they just kept center and used the crypto part. Unless they
No, because then it just feels like a bastardization of the original to me.
Okay, I suppose.
That's just a personal opinion. Always have MSG.
That's because MSG is the sponsor.
Exactly. Always have MSG.
I found out that the event that I went to at Cleveland Browns Stadium was the last event before they got their new sponsor.
What is their sponsor?
It's like Huntington Bank or something.
Oh, you want to talk about this shit no more? I hate this shit, bro.
Yes, Huntington Bank Field. I was trying to look something up about it, and I couldn't find it, because I kept getting Huntington Bank Field, and I was just like, no, it's just called Cleveland Browns Stadium, isn't it? And then I got to it, and I was like, when did they rename? Apparently they renamed in, like, August 2024, right after we were there for SummerSlam. That if I had 2 nickels for the time that an arena rename happened just as I was there for a WWE event, I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah.
Because that happened with Vengeance Day at what is now the Care First Arena in D.C., where are they the Mystics? The WNBA team?
It's just not. Don't get me started today.
It was the Entertainment and Sports Arena, and it changed, I think, 2 days before, like a week before we went down there. It changed. But I'll say that I prefer sponsored names to generic names.
What are generic names?
Entertainment and Sports Arena.
No, I'm taking that shit over.
I don't like it.
Bro, I'm taking that shit.
Cleveland Browns Stadium isn't bad. I can get behind that.
Washington football team. I will never forget that was a thing that happened.
I remember you kept saying that at this point we might as well just keep that name.
I like it. Did I tell you what my dad wanted to do with that whole controversy with the old name?
Yes, because I then said it one day, and you said you can't say that. My dad already said it. Just make them potatoes.
Just make a Redskin potatoes. Change the logo. Leave the name. Oh my god! And then he wanted the Sentinels.
That's not bad.
Well, that's the movie. The Replacements is based on the Washington team that had replacement players that won 3 games and they didn't make the playoffs, but they changed it for the movie. But they were the Washington Sentinels in the movie, so he just said just be the Sentinels then.
Yeah, why not?
But we didn't. We are the Commanders, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time I used to be like, it's fine, it's a cool name. I really don't like it that much anymore.
I'm still sit on. It's fine. It's okay.
Give me the football team back, bro.
Yeah, it's not like an amazing name, but it's fine. It's like the epitome of fine. Like, oh, well, you picked a name and you gave it to me, and that is a name. You do.
My name would be the Washington Jaden Daniels guys. That's what I would name the team. Jaden Daniels and Friends would be the name of that team.
Jaden Daniels and Friends. The Washington Belts, named after the Beltway.
Yeah, you shouldn't be in these meetings either, pal. Last thing on the names of stadiums, European soccer does this shit perfectly. You don't want to go to the Bernabeu. You don't want to go to the Allianz. Like, there's just so... Like, you don't want to be at the Parc des Princes. Like, you don't want to be these places. Like, oh, my gosh. Just... You want to go to Old Trafford? Some of these names are just sick, and they just have... it's like... Stadiums with these, like, iconic names are just aura-farming all the time. Yeah. And I love it. Stamford Bridge. I don't want to go to Stamford Bridge. I don't want to be there. I don't know. It's just... I don't know. It's a personal thing. God. I hate the commercialization of sports. I really do.
Yeah.
But I know it's like needed, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not really, because they still make money hand over fist, but...
It depends.
More money.
Depends on the team. To bring baseball into it, because it's what I know. The Nationals kind of need a sponsor because they're losing money. But like the Yankees don't need shit.
Yeah, but like good sports don't lose money. So get back to the more important sports.
Let's look up right now. How many? We're not going to do football because I'm sure none of the football teams are in debt. How many basketball teams are in debt?
The worst football team is the Bengals. They're the poorest football team. And let me tell you what they've done this week, because I just remembered that this happened. They have a draft pick called Shamar Stewart. He has not signed his rookie deal yet. Because the Cincinnati Bengals want to put a clause in his contract that if he gets injured, he doesn't get paid. He doesn't get the guarantees. They're trying to take guarantees out of the rookie contract. This has never happened before. But the Bengals are just so cheap that that's what they want to do. The Bengals suck. All those players, as soon as that came out, I don't know how every player doesn't request a trade. I would never, ever want to play for that franchise. Knowing right out the gate, I'm 21, 22 years old. They already want to screw me out of my money. That's shambolic. That's horrible. I cannot believe that shit is happening.
The most recent report I can find, which was earlier this year, 2 teams lost money last season, that being the Bucks and the Clippers.
Yeah.
Damn, how'd the Clippers lose that much?
Because the Clippers, all their players got hurt, and they were in the lottery. And Milwaukee also...
They just opened that stadium, didn't they?
Yeah, and Milwaukee lost Giannis. Yeah. The one player on their team that is good.
Yeah, the reports come out from different years. Obviously, each year is a little bit different because all the teams get big buffs based on success and stuff like that. I'm sure that there's other baseball teams that are. I just remember recently hearing that the Nationals are, and they're shopping around their naming rights, and it was like, even if they get, it might not be enough. And da-da-da-da.
You want to know actually what WNBA team was profitable last year?
Was it Indiana?
No.
The wind out of your sails?
No, none of them make money.
Oh, okay.
They piss money down the drain.
Oh, I just guessed the one that is popular.
Yeah, no. Caitlin Clark couldn't save the WNBA. I hate picking on the WNBA. But then I'll see one thing during the week about women like getting upset about male sports. I saw somebody have the opinion of if men watch sports and get involved and like have like jerseys of players and like players, this was her like well, I can't celebrate. I can't like Michael Jordan. She's like, just say you don't have an athletic bone in your body. I was like, what?
That's a bad take.
What?
Yeah, is that the one that was? I don't remember. I saw a bunch about wearing jerseys and stuff, and I'm like,
the jersey thing is like a whole different conversation, but it's just like you couldn't be an athlete, so liking an athlete is weird. It's like no. 0.01% of all athletes get to play professional in the top leagues around the world. Like, what are we talking about? I don't know. Sorry that it was more beneficial for me to go be a government worker than chase my dream of being a basketball player or whatever. Like, what the hell? How do people have Bro, how are people so out of touch with, like, reality and things that happen? I'll never understand. I'll never understand.
Trust me, I don't either. Well, like, why is football one of the most popular sports in America? They just stare at each other for most of the time.
Most of the time?
Yeah.
Stare how?
They just, like, get down and just...
And then I take my power and I turn you into nothing for 15 seconds. It is a game about dominating other men. It's gay as hell. And it's sick.
I'm just saying, I expect a lot more football to be played in a football game.
Yeah, don't get me started, because I really don't want to get in. I don't want to shit on baseball anymore.
Pick a different sport to shit on, then.
Because it's the only bad one. All the other ones I'm fine with. They're like cool. I'm like fine with golf. It's like in golf tradition to be boring and quiet and chill. And then I watch baseball and it bores me to death. And I want to be chilled in on my grave. I want to stop watching immediately. I'd rather be at a funeral because I know there's an after party with drinks and conversation than go to a baseball game.
Why don't you just drink and converse at the baseball game?
Because then I'm not watching any baseball. Why did I pay this ticket to hang out with my friends and drink when I can do that for free at my house? It sucks. Baseball sucks. And I want it to be interesting and I want to like it, but God, it sucks. I don't care. It takes too long. I hate it. I hate it. You shouldn't be able to be walked. You have to hit the ball. Fouls suck. Open up everything. Let's just play banana ball. I'll watch banana ball.
I cannot seem to get banana ball tickets for the life of me.
Yeah, they're hard, bro. Not my banana, but banana ball tickets. What else are we talking about today?
I don't have anything else on there except for this picture that I was hoping would either wind you up or you would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Do you not... Does it not...
I was like, okay, so it's something about kayfabe.
Because I do not notice who those two kind of look like.
It's... Okay, so the one to me looks like Drew.
Uh-huh, yeah. Drew McIntyre, definitely.
And then this could be a myriad of white dudes. Is it Punk?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Drew and Punk, definitely. There was a thing... Sometimes this comes across... Sometimes this comes across my Twitter from time to time. Which is just like, oh, well, if you really support books, then you should support all of this, or whatever. And what was just a myriad, these are the romance books that are coming out in, like, the next 2 days. And the reason why it came across my desk is because someone then zoomed in on that and was like, is that Drew McIntyre and CM Punk? Yes, it is someone whose pen name is Kayla Faber, a.k.a. Kayfabe, and she does write other wrestling fiction, too. And it is about a guy named Phil, who, him and his wife, Abigail Jackson or something, her initials end up being AJ, go to Scotland, where they meet a man, I think his name is like Aidan Galloway or something, is 100% supposed to be Drew and Punk, and it's so funny.
What the hell?
I couldn't believe it when it hit. Oh, yeah, she changed the cover because people were being weird about it.
No.
So we're going to be a little bit more weird about it. I just thought it was funny. But apparently people were like actually going and saying that they bared a resemblance to the characters they were based off of. But anyway, the little blurb is, Phil Hansen landed in Scotland after a nasty burnout and depression diagnosis forced him to take a step back from his hectic writer life. His fiancée, Abigail, is only too happy to return to Scotland after 10 years in the States. But Phil has had a hard time adjusting to his new life. That is, until he runs quite literally into Ian Galloway, a mountain of a man whose witty humor is, if possible, even more charming than his look. It's a romance novel. They're going to be fucking by the end of the book, but it's just funny that it came across. It's just fun. Wrestling fandom's weird, man. This is the weird stuff I want. Give me more random, stupid romance books. We'll get a report from Hannah after it comes out, because she'll read it.
August 14th. Important date now.
Okay.
Shin Godzilla gets re-released in the theaters in 4K.
Ooh.
Yes. We'll be going to go see it.
What day of the week is August 14th?
I don't know. Look it up.
It's a Thursday.
It is a Thursday.
That's a wild day of the week for that to be happening.
I think that's what they did with Godzilla 2000. I think that was on a Thursday. Might even been on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to probably go with the boys. I told them about it. They're like, hell yeah, we're going. I'm like, I cannot wait.
The boys.
Yeah. Got that. And then I got them to agree to a trilogy marathon. What trilogy do you think? You'll never get it right, but I want you to... If I were to recommend a trilogy to somebody, what would you think?
Gamera.
You are one of my best friends.
I'm aware.
It is Gamera. It is exactly...
Why did you think I wouldn't get that right?
I don't know. I just didn't think you'd go...
You talk about Gamera so much.
Bro,
He's one of your favorites.
Bro, I love Gamera. Gamera's the GOAT. Basically, they got me talking about Godzilla last night. And I was just going off, going crazy. And then I was like, and you know what's crazy? Like, because we were talking about what's the greatest Godzilla movie of all time. I think there are only 4 movies in that conversation. Which is the original, -1, Shin, and GMK. My personal ranking is, I think the best one is Shin.
Yeah.
Then I have GMK, the original, and those swap, the original and GMK. GMK is my favorite. So if I'm being probably unbiased, it's probably Shin, the original, -1, GMK. But my personal ranking is GMK at 2. If I were to add the 90s Gamera trilogy into the Godzilla movies and rank them, it's Shin, GMK, or probably Gamera 2, GMK, Gamera 1, Gamera 3, the original Godzilla. I said, they're so good, we have to watch them. They were like, then let's watch them. I said, hell yes. And I love those movies. They bang.
Yeah. The friend of children.
Guardian of Children.
Guardian of Children.
We love Gamera.
That's right.
I love that he spins and flies through the air. I love when they give him wings.
That's right. The jets come out of his arms.
Bro, it's so good. He is so cool.
I forgot about
and
that.
Like Gamera just succeeds whenever Godzilla fails. Gamera has an animated show. It's the greatest show of all time. Godzilla does it, and it's singular point, and I want to kill everybody who is associated with it. I love Gamera. He is my boy. I love Gamera. He is my man.
I love Gamera. He is my turtle.
Yes, he is. Is he my favorite turtle?
Ooh, this is a good question. Mount Rushmore of turtles.
Okay. Do you have a Mount Rushmore of turtles? Because I have to look a name up.
That depends. So there's one question I need to ask first. Can all 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles share the same spot, or do I have to pick one? Because I know who you would pick in that situation, but I don't know who I would pick in that situation.
I don't know. I would say you'd have to pick one. But I think if you just pick the Ninja Turtles, you could then just say who your favorite is. That's what I would say. Ninja Turtles, my favorite is this one. Yeah. So, go ahead.
It changes day to day. Today it's Mikey. But,
so the worst one.
They're all great. Leave me alone.
There are 3 amazing ones. And then there's Mikey. I'm sorry, I know. Michelangelo is also great.
And then let's see, rest of the thing, Master Oogway.
Wasn't even thinking about Oogway. Okay.
Yeah, look at that. I don't know. I don't actually know a lot.
Yeah, you do. Come on. Okay. You already did 2. You only need 2 more. You don't know 2 more turtles. You look like a Franklin the Turtle type of guy.
I'm not a Franklin the Turtle type of guy.
Okay.
But shout out to Franklin.
You look like Tortoise. You look like you like Tortoise from Tortoise and the Hare.
The old fairy tale.
Yes. What else? Other turtles. There is the turtle from Over the Hedge. Forgot about him. Koopa.
Do we count Koopas as
we count Koopa Troopa. He was in the original Mario Kart cast. Crush and Squirt from Finding Nemo. Squirtle.
I love that it got really quiet.
Bowser's a turtle. You haven't answered the question.
Neither of you, and I asked you first.
Morla from The Neverending Story. Terraspin from Ben 10. Tortoise John from Rango.
I never watched Ben 10.
Bentley Turtle from Sly Cooper. Filbert, Rocko's Modern Life. Tortimer from Animal Crossing. Bert the Turtle from Duck and Cover. The old animations from when we were dropping bombs in the 60s.
From when we were dropping bombs in the 60s.
Why are you laughing? I said what I said.
Okay, so give me...
Am I giving my...
No. I'm going to give you the 4. I'll
Okay.
give you my 4. I already said Mikey. I got to lock in Mikey on that one. I can't switch Ninja Turtles. Mikey, Oogway, and then do Bowser and Crush.
Crush is good. Yeah. I'm more of a Squirt fan myself.
I understand.
My Mount Rushmore of turtles.
Honestly, I think the weird thing at Disney where you can sit down and talk to Crush gives a lot for him.
Yes, he does. He gets a lot more screen time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go... This is my personal one. This is not objective. This is Bay's family personal.
Okay. Yeah.
Tip Top from Diddy Kong Racing.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go with Ibanwumon. It is a turtle god Digimon. Donatello, the greatest Ninja Turtle of all time. The only Ninja Turtle with a Riz.
I specifically didn't want to say Donnie because I knew you were going to say
Because Donnie has Riz and gets April in multiple versions. And then Gamera, the king of turtles. That is my Mount Rushmore of turtles. Just being left off, probably Oogway. Oogway's probably just off my list. But Tip Top's a demon. Hammer Bro didn't make my list. Koopa Troopa, Bowser.
Lakitu.
I guess he counts, yeah.
You guess he counts?
I guess Lakitu counts. I forget that he exists.
We're going to end up with like a Mount Rushmore question every episode of this.
I love doing Mount Rushmore. It's my favorite thing.
I'm glad that I got to just hit you with one this time instead of you hitting me with some.
Oh my god.
Because they always come out of nowhere when you do it.
Mount Rushmores are excuses to give friends that you can't hang out. Oh my god. I love that shit.
Alright, you have something to close us out with? We might have a full episode here.
We might. How long we got?
Yeah, the recording is over an hour, but there's always stuff that gets cut.
Yeah, we got some shit that needs. We got silence.
Yeah.
We were really thinking about the turtles.
We're really thinking about the turtles. Save the turtles.
Give me Tip Top.
Enjoy this segment from a former thing where Tanner talks about not wanting to eat paper straws, but still wants to save the turtles.
Yeah, I hear him. PETA, don't sue us. Nothing's happening to anybody here.
Is it showing up on the mic? Oh, fuck.
There's no animal abuse. I always cut the little plastic rings around my sodas. I save the turtles. I don't use paper straws, though, because they get stuck to my teeth. So the turtles are probably going to have to still deal with my straws. If you want, I can cut them in half. I have scissors on me not at all times. That would be a little concerning. But I will cut my straws down the middle. Like open it up like a hot dog. I can do that from now on for you, PETA. I also will never be a vegan, so I'm sorry. I'm still going to have to eat like chicken nuggets. They're really good. Really like chicken nuggets. Chicken tenders, very good also. They're probably better than chicken nuggets because there's just more of it, and I'm very big, so I like to eat a lot. Also, anybody who gets chicken tenders without breading, I'm going to be sending you different brochures for insane asylums because there's obviously a very serious problem with you, and I want to help you get through that journey and get somewhere where you can get help, because I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want you to continue to be like that. So, yeah, Mom, yeah, I'm talking to you. We waited a very long time at the restaurant the other day for those naked tenders, so expect some mail from me, okay? All right.
Keep turning the light off because I forget that you guys are in here and they're both...
It's okay.
Has the audio been recording this whole time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that for something.
I did that. I don't remember that, but I guess I did that. It sounds like something I do.
They just heard it, so it definitely exists.
Oh, damn.